Good morning, all. Welcome to NanoQuest webinar, which is on fundamentals of fintech and blockchain. Good morning, sir. So, NanoQuest is online learners embark on journey of the skill enhancement like ever before. Ours is a interactive skill learning platform designed to engage and inspire and empower individuals to reach their fulfill potential. Okay, so NanoQuest, we understand the importance of continuous learning in today's fast-paced world. That we offer wide range of skill courses and advanced resource products, which has to be tailored meet the diverse needs of our target audience. Okay, yeah. So let introduce our speaker. Dr. Subramaniam is a renowned expert with extensive experience in financial technology and blockchain innovations. As the director of at RLMIS, Dr. Subramaniam has been the at forefront driving technology advancements that are the reshaping the financial landscape. With a deep understanding of the blockchain technology, Dr. Subramanian has contributed to the numerous groundbreaking projects and has been vocal advocate for the integration of a blockchain in financial services. And their insights have been instrumental in guiding organizations through the complexity of digital transformation, as well as ensuring they remain competitive in ever evolving market also. So today, Dr. Subramanian will share their valuable knowledge on how fintech and blockchain are converging to create new opportunities and challenges in the industry. We are excited to learn from their expertise and gain deeper understanding of the future of the finance. Sir, please join me in welcoming, sir. Please hand over to you, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mahesha and Nano team. And it's pleasure to be amongst you today to share my expertise on fintech and blockchain. I trust, am I audible to you all?
Yes, sir. Please.
Thank you. Thank you. So without wasting much of the time, let me proceed with the presentation. Why this fintech and why this blockchain? Blockchain is a technology which is giving us utmost best security in terms of fintech. When financial technology plays a very vital role today, blockchain is one of the best solutions available in the market to give us a solution with a high amount of cybersecurity. When we talk about cybersecurity, another one big area where we are talking about financial transaction security, blockchain ensures because of its basic immutability nature, and it is going to give us an enormous solution. Not only in financial technology, you take legal, you take medical, you take retail, you take oil exploration. Everywhere today we're able to see blockchain technology being used. So fintech is not an exception. So fintech is also a part. So let me start sharing my screen with you. Shall I start sharing the screen, Mahesh?
Yes, sir. Please, sir. And Q&A can be answered after the session only, sir. We can get the Q&A here. We can answer. Okay.
So I'm sharing my screen. Welcome to the session on fintech fundamentals with blockchain. So let us now straight go into understanding this. Recently, by June 2024, we're able to see 350 million active UPI users are there in India. So to give you a glimpse, right? 23-24, we had 131 billion UPI transactions, which is almost more than 50% increase from the previous year. And we are able to see the UPI payment methods, PhonePe and Google Pay, more than 80% of market share is with PhonePe and Google Pay like company. And over 340 million QR codes at merchant locations are there in India. And we are able to see 13% increase in infrastructure when compared to the previous term. And number of banks linking the UPI for their payment is multifold. Hardly from 21 in 2016, today it is 304 in 2022. As on date, it is being told it is 363. It is 363 bankers linked with UPI. With that background, let us begin with world of fintech. Why this fintech is getting a lot of importance and what is happening here. So I'm going to take you through a very brief introduction. Pros of what fintech era and what is the cons of post fintech era. Both we should know. When I say pros, what are all the advantages before the fintech we had and what are all the challenges we had the post fintech era. To begin with, the biggest plus point pre-fintech era was personal touch was there. But at the same time, if you look into what is the challenge in the post-fintech era, lost the personal touch in banking and finance, which are very key, I feel, because earlier I know the banker, my branch manager knows me, I know the bank staff. Today, this particular personal touch is lost, a challenge in the post fintech era. Number two, the scale and number of financial frauds were less. I'm not saying no, it is very less comparatively to the pre-fintech era, and we're able to see a multiple fold rise in financial frauds in today's fintech regime. Limited financial products we had earlier, but today we have complex financial products are there. So with this background, right, what this fintech is all about, how the revolution made, I want to showcase you. Fintech is not a new term for the learners. Fintech is there since 1950s, because the first fintech product which was introduced to the world is Diners Club card. I'm sure that many of you might have seen or known about what is a Diners Club card, a credit card. That is the first step we took in the fintech world. And today, in 70 years' time, fintech has gone multiple fold. We introduced the first ATM in 1960s and first online exchange called NASDAQ in 1970s, and e-transactions, e-banking, and online payment. Everything was introduced slowly. From 2010 onwards, we're able to see the revolution in the fintech domain. All these are said to be the biggest advantage what we are able to see in fintech. Look at here, we are beautifully making fintech into three segments. Digitizing finance is the fintech one, that is moving away from the paper-based financial transactions, business transactions. We started digitizing it. And fintech 2 is embedding finance. Embedding. When I say embedding, integrating finance into business through technology. And now we are decentralizing with lot of fintech, starting from digital payments, using tokenization today in cards business, and we are able to see NFTs being used in every business. Non-fungible tokens are being used in every business. So we're able to see a very good growth in fintech. To brief you and sum you up, here are a list of fintech revolution, what has happened in the world. Fintech 4, we are rebundling with API like system. API is application protocol interface. And if you look into the key technology, in the previous 3.0 fintech, we had API, blockchain, and AI. And today, the entire fintech segment is moving towards IoT, Internet of Things. I'm sure our organization should be giving a lot of certifications on API, blockchain, AI, and IoT too, right? So I would recommend you all to pick up even those courses and integrate with fintech and blockchain. You'll be having a very bright career. So how this fintech is being conceptualized, to just give a very brief introduction to the listeners. One side, we have the core banking finance companies. They are banks, payment enablers, NBFC, non-banking finance company, security broking companies. I'm talking about stock broking companies, wealth management companies, portfolio management companies, and distributors. On the other end, we have hardware providers, software providers, cloud providers, platform providers. When we integrate these two segments, we get a beautiful term called fintech. The core finance, the technology partners joined together, we're getting fintech. Classical examples are umpteen in the market. You can look into what all the technology that is being enabling now in the fintech domain, right? Now, I would like you to take you through how this fintech is being seen in the market. Fintech is basically a technology that is enabling the finance and banking domain to do the business in a better, smarter way by optimizing time, enhancing technology with foolproof system. So if you take fintech, we have umpteen areas of fintech which is giving enormous impetus to us. For example, wealth management, banking transactions, we're able to see payroll protocols. Lot of things are getting changed from fintech. Look at here, a beautiful way to put down how the fintech is being used. You can see customers are using fintech day by day a lot. Instead of going by all the statistics, let us now nosedive into the key component. Whenever I talk about fintech, keep remembering these 4 points. Number one, fintech has given to this world a contactless payment system. I trust everybody agree on it. Number two, this is a boon for the entire world. The cryptocurrency, I'm not talking just about one or two currencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm talking about the entire cryptocurrency domain. Even September 2023, last year, Government of India launched through RBI CBDC, a cryptocurrency. Central bank digital currency has been launched in India as a cryptocurrency. Official cryptocurrency of India is CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. So cryptocurrency is the word, is the buzzword in the market today. And many banks have started giving cryptocurrencies today, digital currencies today. And next comes enabling all these fintech through a blockchain platform. So blockchain platform is going to be a game changer, not only in fintech, but in multiple domains. Let it be medical, let it be legal, let it be supply chain, let it be banking and finance. Blockchain is a game changer. So blockchain and fintech go very hand in hand because of security reason. Similarly with other domains also. And we're able to see the fourth bigger thing called P2P lending, peer-to-peer lending. Earlier also it was happening, but the technology enablement in P2P, peer-to-peer lending, is giving us enormous muscle power to the business. Now it is time to introduce you the basic terminologies what are being in fintech. I'm sure few you may know, few you may not know. I'm going to introduce you this 7-8 terms to you now. Number one, robo advisors. Who are these robo advisors? Robotic investment advisors. Today we are able to see in the market investech companies, investment technology companies using robo advisory. I'm sure the listeners might be knowing about companies like Growstocks, Upstocks, Zerodha. All these companies are using algo trading platform enabling robo advisors. So robotic process of advising, instead of looking individually, company by company, sector by sector, industry by industry, robo advisors easily understand the instructions in the program being made, enabling artificial intelligence platform. Robo advisors are helping the companies like Upstocks, Growstocks to define what should be the ideal rate of return for an individual. So robo advisors, I can show you. These are all the robo advisor company in India, starting from Scriptbox, Taro, CubeWealth, InWealth, Quera. A lot of these companies are there. Students, learners who are looking for an active role in fintech, learn the course through our nano platform and join these companies in the robo advisory part. For this, you should have two things. One, you should be technically strong in your domain, and number two, your technical strength should be enabled with fintech blockchain like skills. That is where the nano platform, what our providers are going to give it to you. This will help you in aggravating and growing your domain skill. So robo advisory is one area where you will be getting more jobs. Then we have InsurTech, insurance technology. When I say insurance technology, sir, do you think in technology is not being used in insurance? Yes, we use, but in fintech, I'm going to show you the companies who are master super dupers in InsurTech company. Something like Policy Bazaar. I'm sure many of you might have heard about it. Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay like companies are selling insurance policies today. Acco like people are selling insurance policy today on the market. Digit Insurance. All these sitting at home, you'll be able to take insurance policy today. All these are InsurTech startups in India, which is giving enormous output, employment opportunity to the people who are seeking career in fintech and blockchain. So InsurTech is another big area where you will be able to get jobs. RegTech. With regard to RegTech, a regulatory technology, I assure you that we have umpteen companies in regulatory technology which is giving you enormous job. India is one of the hub for regulatory technology. A company from Tamil Nadu called Aparajita in Madurai, they are having almost 1/3 of the Fortune 500 companies in their kitty for regulatory technology. When I say regulatory technology, it means They are going to be the compliance partners. If you join a company, there could be people who are working in a company, there could be students who are looking for a job or looking for a new career. I'm telling you, if you join a company, every company gives you the PF ESI kind of benefits. A sample example, GST they have to compile. For example, let's take these three: GST, PF, ESI. These three are compulsory, mandatory things what a company has to do every month. Paying GST payments, paying PF, paying ESI. Who will follow it up? Instead, when I give this job to a RegTech company, regulated technology company, these kind of compliance things are taken care by them, and they regularly do the job for you through online and help you. So these kind of mundane jobs can be outsourced and you'll be able to get relaxed. If you are working for a company, you can take a back seat, focus on your core job. This kind of regulatory affair job, mundane job can be given to an AI company like RegTech company, where they can take, for example, a company like Aparajita, right? Next comes GovTech, government technology. Today we know that each and every government in India is moving towards e-governance. When I say e-governance, smart governance, governing through online platform. You want a birth certificate, death certificate, apply for GST, and you want to submit your income tax return. Everything is happening online because of GovTech company. Companies like TCS, companies like Infosys are helping, enabling us to go use GovTech. For example, today in India, a classical example, the passport offices are now automated through a GovTech company, TCS. Now entire passport management system in India is governed, managed by TCS. TCS is a classical example of GovTech. Next comes neo banks. Neo banks refers new innovative banks. They are basically a branchless bank where they give you support for banking solution. No need to go anywhere. Just by a click, you will get banking solution for your business, for your individual need. Though other banks are doing it, neo banks are basically a branchless banking. No branches, you cannot find a branch, right? But they are giving you support. Neo banks can open you gates for umpteen opportunities. Then comes unicorns, a company which is being estimated beyond 1 billion business is said to be unicorn. So unicorn business is there in India. Classical example, Paytm is a unicorn company. Flipkart is a unicorn company. Baiju is a unicorn company. Each and every company have a challenge that is a different ball game, but these are all unicorns, successful startups. Their valuation is crossing $1 billion. We call in India unicorn. In US they call minotaurs. Minotaur is an alternate term for unicorn in US. Then comes hackathons in India. We are well aware in many institutions, educational institutions and universities, they conduct hackathon. Many companies conduct hackathons. Hackathons are basically a business problem solving procedure that brings together the multiple software developers in one platform and finding a solution for an existing problem. That is what hackathon. By this, companies use hackathon as a hiring platform. Those who are doing good are judged by the company. They give offers for best performance in hackathon. And finally, I want to talk about the equity crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding is happening. Crowdsourcing is happening a lot in India today, because instead of going and approaching the regulated market, crowdfunding is a tech platform where we have umpteen crowdfunding platforms available in India today. Through that, you will be able to apply for your business finance. You need to have a bright idea. That bright idea can be put forward as a presentation format in the crowdfunding platform. You can present it where the potential investors will look into the presentation and they will start investing in your company. That is what a crowdfunding platform. So if you ask me what are all the technologies I need to learn, sir, if I want to learn fintech, in fintech, the following are the technologies which I recommend you to learn. I'm damn sure everybody knows about big data analysis using Hadoop. Learn big data analysis. I'm sure our Nanacourse platform is giving you the course on that. Mobile technology. artificial intelligence ML, AML, no doubt in that. Biometric systems, iris-based, biometric-based systems are available today. DLT, distributed ledger technology, that is what we call it as blockchain technology. Cloud services, let it be AWS or let it be a Microsoft Azure, cloud services are being used in market heavily. And comes automation and robotics. We call RPA in business, robotic process automation, happening very heavily in business. So these are all the technologies which will definitely give you enormous job for you and enormous business opportunity for you to grow. I'm sure our Nanacos platform will be giving you a lot of certifications into this. Pick up every certification, do not miss. They are doing well organized and they invite best lectures and best resource to give you these courses. If you look into fintech ecosystem, how it is in India, I'm going to show you something that there are players like fintech startups like Paytm, PhonePe, Razorpay. All these are classical Digit, Acco. All these are fintech startups. On the other side, they have to get permission from government, and they approach the traditional financial institutions like bank, insurance company to give solution, and enabling the financial customers like you and me, and using the technology to give service. So all these five together create the fintech ecosystem. The fintech ecosystem plays a very vital role in everybody's life today. Here you can see who are all the fintech players, major players in India, who is giving you bright opportunity, starting from robo-advisors to Bitcoin blockchain companies. I'm giving you a very brief outline who are all there in the market. Just take 10 seconds to go through this. So here are the basic fintech segments. What I recommend our participants today to pick up a career. Either you can pick up a career in digital payment system or in alternative lending. I believe a couple of weeks back, our RBI governor, Mr. Shaktikanta Das, was talking about unified lending interface. As like UPI, we are now going towards ULI, unified lending interface. That is what alternative lending. Insurtech, Investech, Regtech, Banktech. So these are all the basic domains where you can see a very big opportunity in fintech. From here, I'll now move on to my next segment to introduce you the blockchain, because I thought to touch upon the blockchain also today. So blockchain fundamentals, let us have a go through about the blockchain fundamentals. So let us learn some fundamental about the blockchain today, right? So instead of wasting most of the time, and I'll straight go to when blockchain was introduced. Blockchain is not very new to the market. Since 1982, we are talking about the blockchain. And in 2008, Satoshi releases a white paper on blockchain and Bitcoin that became a talk of the town. And from there on, we started picking up the concept called blockchain. So it is not new, old, but refurbished and getting into a new from now on. So yeah, here it is. Blockchain, if I want to introduce you blockchain, it is a kind of ledger, distributed ledger system where we create a group of ledger into a block. Using hash function, we are going to construct multiple blocks. I'll show you. Yes.
Blockchain share it, because fintech segments only is appearing in the screen. Please share the blockchain.
1 second. 1 second, I'll do that.
Yes, thank you.
I'm sharing it. Thanks for making me understand.
Yes, please.
Is it now visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. So here it is. How does a transaction get into blockchain? A transaction is requested for authentication. a block is being created and multiple blocks. Instead of telling you, I will straight go for getting into a very, very basic block program for you, right? So Mahesha, I'm going to use you, make your users see how a block is going to be get created, right? I'm
Sure.
going for a demo block function, because that will create a lot of interest among the viewers today. So I'm sharing the entire screen now.
Yeah, you can share the link also so they can
Yeah,
try themselves in the
I'll do
chat.
that.
Yeah.
I have shared the link in the chat. You can go through the same thing also. I'm going to share the entire screen now. So here it is. I trust you'll be able to see Shah dashboard here, a demo block function here. We can see a data is here and the hash function is here. There's an empty data sheet. I have a hash function here. You can see here for the first time users, I don't want to board a lot of technical stuff here. For example, just I type letter A, look at the hash function. As of now, empty hash function is E3B0. That is the empty hash function. Just look at, I'm typing A, you can see the hash is changing. Are you able to see that?
Yeah. Yes.
So if I add one more, again it gets changed. I'm making as, right? So I'm typing my name. You can see whenever I add something to the database, it is getting, the hash is getting changed. You can see here hash function. You can keep on seeing the hash function there. It is keep on changing. So this is the way to grow the hash or use the hash function. Now I'm going to use the block function here. Look at this, the first block, and nonce. Nonce refers number only once used. Nonce refers number only once used. You can see here again, when I add a word, you can see the block color get changed, and you will be able to see a change in hash function also. Now similarly, you can look, I'm going to go for a blockchain. You can see block 1, block 2, block 3, every transaction is getting, for example, there is a nonce number for each and every block. You can see a different nonce. 11316 is the block for block number 1, 35230 is block 2, and 12937 is for block 3, right? You can see it is previous block. We don't have any previous block, so the hash function is 00000, and we have a hash function called 000015. Look at here, I'm going to add some word now. Yeah, you can see the change in color of the block. 1 I have added, right? I'm entering our training partner name, Nano, right? So when I use this Nano, you can see there is a hash. This particular hash is taken as a previous hash here. Are you able to see this here? Previous hash, right? Yeah. Again, if I'm going to use another one, I get another hash here. That will be taken as block 3. So you can see previous block is 0, hash is created. That link is given to the block 2, and I create a new hash. Again, that is given as a next previous hash, and I'm getting a new hash here. Right. Now, like this way, we'll be able to connect the blocks. Now, this way, we'll be able to connect the blocks. That is the beauty of a blockchain function. That is what I thought of showing it to you, a blockchain function. So today in the world, we have multiple blocks are there, right? So the top 5 blockchains are Ethereum, Hyperledger, R3, Coda, Ripple, and Quorum, right? And I want to show you what all the latest trends in blockchain happening today, right? I'll show it in a bigger screen that will be giving you enough insights. You can look into here. These are all the latest trends in blockchain happening in world. We have multiple kind of benefits of using blockchain, because it is a distributed ledger, immutable technology, copying as on date is not possible. Number 3, a foolproof system. Many industries are started using blockchain. BFSI, that is financial technology, fintech, legal, medical, administration, automobile, oil refinery, retail, everywhere people are using blockchain. Not only in fintech, everywhere people are using blockchain. So I thought to share this kind of basic initial thought to you. I'm stopping here. I want my listeners to ask some questions to me here.
Uh, yes, sir. We received two questions from
Yes.
the attendees. Okay. So, I'm a science graduate. Can I start my career in fintech or blockchain? So, what are the career scope can I get once I start learning these skills?
Okay.
One question from some guy. Okay.
Okay. I'll address this. Background of science or commerce or arts is immaterial to fintech and blockchain. It is only the interest you should develop, because you need to learn everything from scratch. Learning fintech first and integrating into blockchain, or learning blockchain independently and applying that to any business. Two ways we can do. If you want to be in fintech and blockchain, learn fintech, then integrate blockchain. Or you can learn blockchain thoroughly, platform like Solidity, coding platform like Solidity, Ethereum, you can learn that, and you can be a specialist in blockchain, and you can make application to any industry, not only finance. You can go for retail, you can go for legal, you can go for medical, you can go for oil refinery, any domain, pharmaceutical, any refinery, any category you can get into. So you don't need any big background. Only thing is keen interest is learning blockchain from scratch onwards. Start learning the fundamentals and start learning Solidity, Ethereum platforms. That will be too good for you to begin. So your previous degree does not matter. If you know coding, that is an added advantage, no doubt on that. But it is open for everybody to learn. For example, I am from a commerce background. So when I am able to learn, I feel everybody can do that. Thank you, Mahesh.
Yes. Oh, one more question from the technological side. I'm a Java developer having 5+ years experience. Can I switch my career in either fintech or blockchain? So the same career growth which will be happened in the technology area. Can you assure on that one, sir? He's
Okay.
asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two things. Fintech and blockchain, when I say blockchain is a different domain, I feel a Java developer can easily pick up the blockchain terminology. I would recommend you to, as I said earlier, go through the Solidity or Ethereum like, or Ethash, Solidity, Ethash, Ethereum like platform to learn blockchain coding and programming if you feel you want to be in development side. Or if you want to be on fintech side, as you already have a technical background, learn the fundamentals of blockchain. You can be on the business side of fintech. When I say business side of fintech, you can be an administrator, you can be a promoter, you can be a business development executive. So other side also you can pick it up. So already you have a technical background. When you want to grow as a manager here, as a project manager here, the opportunity is learn Ethash or Solidity or Ethereum like platforms, grow your skill. Definitely you have accelerated growth prospects. To give you an instant answer, if you go and search in Naukri or Monster like job search engine for a fresher who knows Solidity, Ethereum or Ethash like platform, the average package is between 8 lakh to 12 lakh per annum. Just to give you a number, for a fresher, they're paying 8 to 12 lakhs per annum. That is a fresher getting salary in the market. If you're experienced, depending on your experience and quality of experience, what you have and the stuff what you have, your salary is multiple fold. Thank you, Mahesh.
Thank you, sir. And finally, one question from our
Yes.
end, which we observe different concepts in fintech. Example, the super explanation about the insurtech or regtech or go-tech. So one query from our end also, that equity crowdfunding is legal, or so can we do equity crowdfunding in India, sir? Whether it is a legal or illegal, once they'll go ahead with any build any platform in equity crowdfunding.
Equity crowdfunding in India as of now is a tedious process. Yes, you can get approval. You have to apply to SEBI. You have to get approval for that. It is equal to a book building process. You have to get approval and you have to go for it. As of now, a loan-based instrument is free to use through crowdfunding platform. Equity, you need to apply to SEBI, get an approval. Once SEBI approves, then you can take it. As of now, out of 10 applications, SEBI approves 2 to 3 applications for equity crowdfunding. Others are getting rejected based on various grounds. So debt-based, loan-based equity crowdfunding is allowed, but equity-based, out of 10 applications, only 2, 3 are getting approved.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable insights on fintech and blockchain for our attendees. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to be amongst you. I suggest our partner Nanaquest is offering wonderful courses, wonderful initiative by Mahesh and team. I wish all the participants to take courses with them and have a very bright career. Melee consultants are always available to Nanaquest platform here. We'll be supporting you. All the very best for the Nano team. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all of you. Bye. Thank you, sir.